From the WYLN studios in Hazleton and all over northeastern Pennsylvania, this is WYLN News.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. U.S. Department of Energy Secretary Rick Perry joined Congressman Lou Barletta today for a tour of the Jetto coal mine in Ebervale. They discussed a project on site aimed to extract rare earth elements from the soil, along with the future of the coal industry. WYLN's Maria Senti has more on how this project can create jobs as well as boost the local economy.
The northeastern Pennsylvania region has had a long history with anthracite coal mining.
It's been mined here for 150 years, Mr. Secretary, and there are 300 to 500 years of anthracite coal.
And a grant from the United States Department of Energy is helping the coal industry, in collaboration with a local university, come up with a new alternative for anthracite coal.
Previously, we would just mine the coal and discard of this rock. Now we have the opportunity to recover something very valuable.
High concentrations of rare earth elements, or REEs, have been found in the Appalachian and coal fields in northeastern Pennsylvania.
This really is a new chapter for our area, but also...
Their minerals Congressman Lou Barletta and U.S. Department of Energy Secretary Rick Perry say are not just a boon for the area, but for the entire country as a whole.
People of our area have no idea what we're sitting on and what our future is because of this. It's a game changer without question.
These rare earth elements are a set of 17 metals found in the Earth's crust. They're used in the production of various high-tech products, like cell phones and computers.
These rare earth elements literally will change our area forever.
Barletta says extracting these minerals will not only create jobs, but produce economic growth in the local area.
We can now go forward and attract some of the top companies in America to locate right here where the supply is.
The United States currently relies on China for 100% of its REE supply, but soon we will be able to attain it on the local level. Barletta says it will be critical for our national security.
So for us to be able to say, China, no thank you, we have a place in Pennsylvania where we can get, so it's who would we rather buy from? China or right here in northeastern Pennsylvania?
Barletta and Perry say with these REEs, the future of anthracite coal in the region is looking bright.
Coal will be our future once again, and not for heating our homes, but for the role it will play in our national security and the jobs it will create with some of the top manufacturing companies and oil companies we can now look to attract here.
In Ebervale, for WYLN News, I'm Maria Sinti.
Thank you, Maria. A McAdoo Heights man will not have to spend more time behind bars after he admitted Wednesday to a Schuylkill County judge that he threw sulfuric acid at his girlfriend in August of 2016. That incident led police to the discovery of an alleged methamphetamine laboratory in their home on Snyders Avenue. 49-year-old Gerald Fisher Jr. pleaded guilty to recklessly endangering another person, with prosecutors withdrawing charges of aggravated assault, simple assault, harassment, and criminal mischief. Judge Cyrus Palmer Dolben accepted the plea and granted him immediate parole. Dolben also ordered Fisher to pay costs and $100 to the Criminal Justice Enhancement account. Klein Township Police charged Fisher with throwing sulfuric acid on Lorraine Searfoss while they were arguing back in August of 2016. Police said that while they were investigating the incident, they found items in the home that could also be found in meth labs. Fisher and Searfoss each face charges of operating a methamphetamine lab, conspiracy, possession of a controlled substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia in connection with that investigation. Charges against each in that investigation are pending in county court. A standoff in Pottsville ended peacefully early this morning. Police were called to a reported domestic dispute around 8:30 last night to a home on Spring Garden Street. The woman told police she believed her husband was going to harm himself and possibly others. Police say Darrell Lee Ward barricaded himself in the attic of the home along with several firearms. It was just before 1 this morning. Officers were able to talk the man into surrendering without incident. Charges there are pending. A Shenandoah man is facing drug charges today. Police say 61-year-old Charles Conceller of Center Street, Shenandoah, was charged with felony delivery of a controlled substance and misdemeanor offenses of possession of a controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. Police say back on September 14th, Conceller was seen making numerous hand-to-hand drug sales at the One Stop Shop located at Main and Lloyd Street. During the investigation, police took Conceller into custody. He was in possession of Xanax that were not prescribed to him. Schuylkill County will receive hundreds of thousands of dollars to expand its drug treatment court thanks to the federal government. U.S. Senator Bob Casey announced that the county will get $400,000 for the county to hire additional personnel to assist with the county court created earlier this year for defendants trying to overcome substance abuse. The county will receive the money over the course of 3 years. Schuylkill County launched its 14-week treatment program for nonviolent defendants back in January. It consists of 5 phases with treatment sessions, random drug testing, and meetings with a case manager. In order to graduate from the program, a participant must have full-time employment and stable housing, along with other requirements. The county is on the hook for about $44,000 annually for 3 years that has already been accounted for in the county's budget. The Hazleton Blighted Property Review Committee has been active for about the past 5 months, but last night their meeting cut short because the city solicitor did not have authorization to attend the meeting. WYLN's Julie Stefanovich explains.
Hazleton Blighted Property Review Committee's meeting last night began with a brief executive session. Committee Chairman Mark Rabo resumed the meeting with the following statement.
The Blighted Property Review Committee is unable to move forward with its necessary functions due to the lack of legal counsel. The reason for
Rabo says after the last city council meeting, city solicitor Sean Logston told him he would not be able to attend the next blighted property meeting. He said the reason was because Mayor Jeff Cassett did not give him authorization to attend.
all he just said was that he would be unable to attend without the mayor giving him authorization. That's what he told me verbally, and he did not explain anything else further.
We spoke today with Mayor Cassett, who said that the city hasn't received information from Luzerne County that the Blighted Property Review Committee Court has been set up. Money is also an issue.
There's been no funding set aside for our committee. Council went and created a Blighted Property Review Committee shortly after dissolving the one that was in existence. There is nothing in the budget for it. There's no funding set aside for it. And to bring a solicitor in at $100 an hour to have a meeting that we can't really go anywhere is just not in the plans right now.
Cassett also stated that the committee meetings are scheduled without making the administration or the solicitor aware of them in advance.
We decided to have a meeting without giving notice to the solicitor. You know, these solicitors have 20, 30 other municipalities they deal with. You know, we're not at their beck and call. So when you say, hey, we're having a meeting tonight, you know, more than likely then that firm is already committed to somewhere else.
Rabo hopes to have the matter resolved by the next meeting to ensure that the city can move forward and deal with the issue of blight throughout the community.
If I would like to ask the residents, to please reach out to the mayor and to the administration, to please take this matter seriously as far as blight goes, because this is a matter not only for the present situation, but our future.
The committee normally meets at Hazleton City Hall the last Wednesday of every month. In Hazleton, for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
One property that is not on the blighted property list now is the former Poplar Street School. The old building is being turned into an 18-unit apartment building. The city's zoning board approved the application from West Broad Street resident Juan Santos to turn the old school into an apartment building. Exterior renovations are underway, but the owner must apply for a commercial inspection before interior construction begins and occupancy permits are given. So far, permits have been granted for roof and window replacement and foundation renovations. The owner says there will be off-street parking on the side and front of the school for 21 vehicles. The Poplar Street School was dedicated in 1902. It was the precursor to the Heights Terrace School, which was built in 1977. The apartment house will consist of mostly two-bedroom units for families or single tenants. Coming up on WYLN News, veteran services changing in Schuylkill County, plus a vote coming up at the Hazleton Area School Board tonight. But first, as we head out to break, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast from the WYLN Weather Center. Remember, you can get all your weather information at WYLNTV.com. We'll be right back.
Express Care. Walk in and you walk into the region's most trusted health network.
Get red-hot prices on furniture and mattresses during Grand Central's summer clearance sale. We have a huge selection of Lazy Boy recliners. Choose any of these Lazy Boy recliners in 30 different colors at only $3.99. Get a Catnapper Patriot Power Lift chair in any of 4 colors for only $5.99. England sofas in 4 styles and 20 colors are also only $5.99. Sealy mattress sets start at only $2.99. And you can get free delivery and up to 60 months free financing on your new Sealy mattress. Everything to make your house a home. Grand Central, downtown Hazleton, and at the Laurel Mall.
2 VA clinics in our area will be closing in the near future, but that doesn't mean that those services are leaving the Schuylkill County area. More than 2,500 veterans currently utilize 2 VA clinics in Schuylkill County. One's in Pottsville, another in Frackville. But those facilities will close at the end of January. Construction crews are working on turning the old United Metal Receptacle building into a state-of-the-art facility for veteran care. The new Schuylkill County Community Clinic will set up shop at 1410 Laurel Boulevard.
There's nothing that's going to be taken away. However, services are going to be added, which is really exciting for our veterans.
Veterans will have access to a full range of services like mental and behavioral health, primary care, lab work, pharmacy services, radiology, telehealth services, and referrals for specialty care.
It's a great step forward. We owe so much to our veterans. They deserve the best.
Patient records will be transferred to the new clinic. The new medical clinic is expected to open February 1st. More Wilkes-Barre police officers received disciplinary action this week. The actions reportedly have to do with 2 separate incidents, and the officers' names have not been released. It was earlier this month the president, Sergeant Phil Myers, and vice president, Officer Dan Duffy, of the Wilkes-Barre Police Benevolent Association were each issued disciplinary notices. That had to do with posts on the police union's Facebook page. Tensions have been high between the union and Wilkes-Barre City administration, including Wilkes-Barre Police Chief Marcella Lindacki. The union has said it plans to appeal the disciplinary actions against those officers involved. Contract proposals approved by the Hazleton Area School Board were ratified by the Local 506 of the International Union, Security, Police, and Fire Professionals of America. The union members consist of security and classroom support workers in the district. Local 506 voted for a 3-year contract that will run through June of 2020. The other union representing the workers, the Hazleton Area Educational Support Professional Association, voted. It ended in a tie. The school board is scheduled to vote on a contract with the teachers' union at tonight's school board meeting. WYLN will be there, and we'll have more on that tomorrow at 5:30. Coming up on Hazleton's News Choice, what if it is a heart attack? We'll find out what to do in Community and You, plus Dogs for Autism. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
BLB Auto Sales is a division of Barbush Automotive. One call does it all. Looking for a good pre-owned car or truck? BLB Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, inspected vehicles. If you need repairs on your vehicle, then Barbush Automotive can handle any job at affordable prices. Located at 1299 State Route 940, Hazel Township, one call does it all. 570-454-7571.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600. It's high school football time. Watch WYLN for all the local high school football action as we bring you the event, not just the highlights, like only WYLN can. Watch the game of the week right here on WYLN. We're your local network. For the best in local sports, watch WYLN TV 35. The event, not just the highlights.
Welcome to Community and You here on WYLN. I'm Gary Perna. I'm very pleased to be joined by Barbara Hunsinger from Lehigh Valley Health Network. And Barbara, we're talking about a free event, correct?
Correct.
To everyone in the area to come out to understand heart attacks. And the program is called, Is It a Heart Attack? What Should I Do? Now, I can only imagine this question is probably asked thousands of times a month, whether you're getting chest pains, maybe pain in your arm. So what is this program going to be about, and what can people expect to hear from the panelists who are going to be there?
Good questions. All right. Basically, what we're going to do is we have three speakers, three main speakers. We have an ER physician, we have a cardiologist, and we have an invasive cardiologist from right down at the network. So what they're going to talk about is taking it right from the beginning. So if I develop chest pain, what do I do? So basically, what they want us to tell everyone is that, you know, do not avoid calling 911. Some people refuse to think that they're having a heart attack. They're afraid to say they're having one. So you never feel embarrassed. It's always best to be sure. So you always want to make sure that you get help. There's a false alarm is fine, but your basic thing is we want you to know that you need to call 911 for help. So now these physicians at this, actually, you know, at the Wellness Center, we're going to have it. It will be Wednesday, October 4th, from 6 to 7:30 p.m. It's going to be downstairs in the lower level, right across from Walmart is where the Health and Wellness Center is. So we want everyone to come out in the community so that you have a very very good idea of what to expect. So from the moment that you develop chest pain and you actually, call 911, what's going to happen from then on? So you're going to call 911, you're going to get an ambulance, you're going to get help, and then from there, they're going to take you through the whole thing.
Okay, so really it's a step-by-step of what you can expect. So Barbara, who are the best people to come out to an event like this? Is it somebody maybe older? Is it somebody younger? Is it somebody maybe who has some type of heart condition?
I would say from my perspective it would be all of the above, okay? I would invite anyone in the community. You have young children out there who recognize a lot of the signs and symptoms for their parents or their grandparents, so we would welcome anyone to come to this event.
All right, and it seems like such a great event, and it's going to happen Wednesday, October 4th from 6 to 7:30 at the Health and Wellness Center. So is there, what should people do if they want to come to the event? Is there a number they have to call? Is there a list they have to get on?
Absolutely. So what I'd like you to do now, we're actually calling a Lehigh Valley direct number. So the number is 888-402, and it's LVHN. Or you can actually visit the website, and you can go to lvhn.org/heart attack, and you can actually register online.
And we're going to hear basically from the time you call 911 through the whole emergency stay, what you could be going through, how the doctors work with here in Hazleton and in the Lehigh Valley. So if somebody comes out and they're saying, wow, we really didn't know how much was involved in this. This is going to be a great learning experience for everyone that come out, so they feel that sense of, if this happens to me, I at least have an understanding.
Correct, absolutely. I mean, for me, I think it's that knowledge is your best benefit, so that at least you'll have an idea, and they're going to prepare you. I mean, no one is prepared for anything like that, of course, but they're going to prepare you with the knowledge to know, okay, I remember this, and I know what step I need to take next.
And the speakers are going to be 3 doctors from the network who do this every day, who really see this. So this is a great time to come out and also ask questions. Maybe maybe you have some type of a heart condition, so how can it affect you differently than maybe somebody who doesn't, right?
Absolutely. And I think the big part of it is what we're going to talk about is, how can I help to prevent a heart attack? And, being a nurse for many years, those things are just important to me. So I teach CPR and hands-on CPR to the community so that if it would happen, we would know what to do. And some of the other things that I think are really important is treat your high blood pressure, take your medications on a daily basis. If you're diabetic, make sure that you take your meds and you get your normal checkups. Another thing, be physically active. And these are just some of the things that you need to do on a daily basis to prevent it from happening at all.
All right, well, Barbara, sounds like such a great event, and I thank you for coming on and talking about it.
You're welcome.
And we, of course, thank the network for putting this on. So, is it a heart attack? What should I do? This presentation will be going on October 4th from 6 to 7:30 at the Health and Wellness Center in Hazleton, out on Airport Drive in Hazel Township, across from the Walmart. Register. All the information has been up on your screen. Learn from this. Go there and listen to the doctors, and hopefully get some good information to prevent a heart attack from happening to you. And of course, education is very, very important. Thanks for joining us on Community and You. We'll see you next time.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Finally, a car buying experience where it's quick, transparent, and you're set for life. At Hazleton Honda, every new vehicle purchased includes a lifetime warranty, lifetime oil and filter changes, lifetime car washes, lifetime loaner vehicles, lifetime state inspections, and Sunday express service. A gigantic selection to choose from. Always amazing prices. Courteous and expert sales staff. Convenient store hours. Discover the joy of buying at Hazleton Honda. where you are set for life.
On Saturday, October 7th, the Wiltsey Center will present the Two Beans production of Dr. Seuss's The Cat in the Hat. Everyone's favorite cat comes to life in this theatrical adaptation of the Dr. Seuss classic. The Wiltsey Center is located at 700 North Wyoming Street at the Historic Castle in Hazelton. Tickets are now on sale at Boscov's Memorial Mall and the Melfi School of Music, or tickets can be purchased at the door. $5 for adults, $3 for children. The show starts at 2. For more information, call 570-455-5863 or visit wiltseycenter.org.
The Bloomsburg Fair continues throughout the week, and yesterday WYLN visited the livestock area and spoke with a teen who is hands-on with the cattle. It's a family affair for Emily Artman from Berwick, who attends the fair every year to visit and help out relatives who set up shop in the livestock area. The experience and essence of the fair keeps her coming back.
I like it. It's something that I look forward to every year, and I think it's just neat to come and check out everything. We walk around, we like the food, and we'll go on the rides because I've got a younger brother. We like to do the variety.
This week, Artman is helping her cousin with getting the animals from the White Knight family farm prepared for the shows.
Every morning we'll get up and we'll wash them off, then we'll rebed, we'll feed, and then we'll, throughout the day, if they've gotten dirty, we'll wash them off again. It's basically just keeping them clean throughout the day is the biggest thing. There's a lot of things that go into, taking care of them.
8 of the family's cows appeared in the 4-H show today. Remember, the Bloomsburg Fair continues today through Saturday, so if you are out and about on the fairgrounds, stop by and make sure you check out the livestock. The 11th annual Pause for a Cause for Autism will be taking place this Sunday, and of course, you're invited. The goal of the event, to raise money for the purchase of a service dog for an autistic person in our area. Pause for a Cause has teamed up with SAFE Incorporated, a 501c3 non-for-profit organization supporting families affected by autism spectrum disorder, otherwise known as ASD. They're located in the Wilkes-Barre, Hazelton areas. Every registered pet gets a doggy bag containing a Pause for a Cause for Autism bandana, dog treats, and a toy. And there will also be prizes for the pup who collects the most money, as well as the oldest, youngest, largest, and smallest. Organizers have new and exciting games to play with our furry friends. The event taking place at the Whitetail Preserve on Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg, and the event will run on Sunday from 12:30 until 3. Nice that the pups get treats. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Northeast Gold and Silver inside the Churchill Mall is paying cash for gold and silver. Top dollar for silver coins. National currency. Fine and sterling flatware. Stop in or call them at 570-497-4177.
Attention, area residents. Show your support for local student athletes. Attend a live sporting event in your area. WYLN, we're your local network.
WYLN CA35 children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN, 1057 East 10th Street, Hazelton, PA, during normal business hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.